Alright, patch notes are out. Let's take a look. 3-month challenge league. Don't give a shit. New content and features. Ruthless mode, solid. Don't care. Strength gym, volcanic fissure. Only thing exciting about this is it's another unarmed skill that you can use with hollowed palm. It's probably going to be pretty strong based on the look of it. Not sure how it'll work on the new content, but should be pretty strong. Got to see the numbers though. Curse ground support, not interested, not gonna do it. Hex bloom, not interested, not gonna do it. 8 new Vol skills. Cleave looked pretty awesome. Flicker looked like it would make me sick. Vol blade flurry. Vol venom gyre. Jeez. Vol caustic arrow. Oh, Vol smite. Vol smite. I love smite as a skill. Vol smite is very tempting. We'll have to see what that looks like. That's cool. Fracturing orb, fracturing shards, 15 new uniques, one designed by a supporter. Divination cards, Atlas Memory, Beastcraft, Calandra Touch, Unique Ring. Atlas changes. I don't really care too much about Atlas changes. I don't have the Atlas completely memorized, so I wouldn't really know what any of these changes do. They're all pretty rad, so I'll just skip right on past that. Arch Nem monsters, don't really care. Eldritch altars, don't really care. Atlas tree. Remove Atlas passives that increase the amount of rewards from limited content such as Shaper, Elder, and Searching Exarch. I thought they already did the Atlas tree. Oh, these are Atlas changes. Gotcha. And these are Atlas tree. I don't really care too much about either. Ailment mitigation. Oh, that's pretty slick. That's pretty slick. You'll be able to get rid of bleed and shock or poison. If you run the Cyclopean coil, I think you can get rid of ignite pretty easily. And then you can then use this to do shock, and then you get freeze from your Pantheon. This is great. This is a great change. Chance to avoid being ignited, frozen. Reduce effects are pretty rad as well. All that good. Specifics. I don't need any of this specific stuff. Okay. That right there is what I'm excited for. Mana reservation efficiency of skills. That's going to be pretty slick. Frostblades. Got a buff. Divergent summon skeletons. Curses. I already covered all the curses. I don't care too much about curses, but we did need to see how much it was reduced by with Bane. If they cover Bane, because Bane looked pretty slick, depending on how much they nerfed Bane. I'll do a search for Bane later. More hexes. Punishment. 10% reduction there. 20% reduction at max. That was needed. Elemental weakness. Oh, they reduced the power of elemental weakness too. Interesting. Seems like a good strategy. Nerf the gem a little bit and then buff the effect a ton. Bunch of curse effect stuff. Don't really care. Don't really care. Cultist nerf needed. Probably won't make that much of a difference. Still gonna be plenty of occultist. This is kind of weird to do solution and then specifics. I don't really like it. It's a little hard to read. In-game unique weapons. Here is what I am for. Unique axe. No longer has +2 to level socketed support gems. And now has a bunch more physical damage. +10 to weapon range. Oh my god. That's fucking nuts. New versions of unique now have 30% quality of support gems. Okay, that's pretty slick. Oh, Beano's kitchen knife is getting an upgrade. No longer has 30% increased damage over time, and now adds a bunch of physical damage. That is slick. Let's take a look at this claw. Still has all the effects. Just more damage. It still has the instant leech. That's pretty rad. Man, that's a strong dagger now. That is a very strong spell dagger. One to 500 lightning damage. That could be pretty good for certain builds. Kingmaker. This axe is fucking awesome. Now they're just making it more awesome. Ooh, Katava's Feast. Oh, it doesn't increase the damage? Alright. It's a weird 2 damage buff right here. That seems rather pointless. Just added 2 damage, basically. Interesting. This got even more buffed. Even more buffed. Oh, man. This mace is probably going to be hot with that new ice spell. That new ice gem. I forget what it's called already. Frozen Legion, I think. I might have to do another build with this after I did the previous one. Also be pretty good for my poison shockwave that I've always wanted to build. Ooh, the Savior. Getting a damage bonus. I don't know if that'll be worth it. Soul Taker is going to be strong. Replica Soul Taker no longer obtained. Starforge is going to be really good. Oh, damn. Damn, I love this sword. I've never been able to make it work because the damage is so low. But that's a pretty big damage increase right there. Oh my god. I might have to redo my Voltaxic Rift bow now that it does 100% lightning conversion to chaos. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know how to get this bow, so I don't know how rare it's gonna be, but that is slick. Man, I got a bunch of different builds to test out this league. That is awesome. Yeah, I just built a build around this, and I couldn't get it to work because it just was too awkward not having 100% convert. But now it's got 100% convert. Oh, man. Oh, man. That is going to be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right. Life regeneration mitigation, that's good. Basically, making it so they generate less life, I'm assuming, because strike skills and additional enemies. Most strike melee skills are currently reliant on ways to strike extra targets or deal splash in order to compete with other builds. Yes, that is true. Add splash access to the skill tree. Excellent. And additional strikes to the attack mastery. Excellent. Excellent. Oh man, using a strike skill sounds great now. Heavy strike might be the freaking starter. Two small passives next to Tribal Fury now. 10% increased melee damage and 15% increased melee splash area have been removed. Added a new attack mastery. Strike skills target one additional nearby enemy, which replaces the strike skill targeting additional enemies, so I can do it from 30% farther away. Good nerf. Good nerf. Bravo. Inquisitor was way too strong. That Inquisitor passive almost, I think it was a 90% damage increase for me when I built it. Spectral Helix and Lightning Conduit are currently too strong. Correct. At all stages of the game. Lowered the damage of the two skills. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Now no one's going to be playing this dog shit skill, and it can be relegated to nothing. No one using it. Lightning Conduit's still probably going to get used, though. Let's see. Oh, those are big nerf numbers. Those are really big nerf numbers. Those are probably both nerfed to the ground. Fucking great. Lightning Strike dead. Spectral Helix dead. Lightning Conduit, I didn't play enough to know whether just how powerful it was, but those two being dead are excellent. Fuck those two skills. I hate them both. Divergent Second Wind. Okay, I never used it. Don't care. Onslaught. Isn't that a buff? And modifiers buffed. I'll apply Onslaught. Okay. Withering Step could be used to keep a far stronger elusive effect on average. Yes, it could. Especially in combination with the Nightblade support. Normally you have to wait for elusive to be gradually lost its effect and fall off before you can gain elusive again. But with Withering Step, you could replace the existing buff. Yes, yes, yes. Withering Step can no longer be used while already elusive. Great, great, great. Withering Step. I thought they were going to nerf Nightblade support, but nerfing Withering Step actually makes more sense, and that's a smarter solution. Bravo, bravo. Taking all the steps needed. We changed the outcome for Tainted Orb Fusings to be more favorable. Excellent. Fracturing Orbs. Okay. That's a good change. I think they should just get rid of the entire edge of the arena, just period. But slow changes. Yes, without a doubt. She should remove all of the corrosive hunger. Fuck that. Bestiary party play. I didn't realize that people are like abusing Beast in multiplayer. Interesting. Don't really care too much. Aw, that's sad. It's true, but it's sad. I use those to get rare maps all the time. And this memory is now dropped identified. Okay. Good, good. Fuck rogue markers. Fuck heist. I'm excited that they put Delirium on there. We'll have to see how good the loot drops are for Delirium on whether this is worth it. I doubt it's going to be worth 10 chaos to add a Delirium. But we'll see. Maybe loot is buffed again, and you can actually farm loot instead of not farming loot and just running maps for the fun of it. Don't care. User interface changes. That's all fine. Bug fix. Interesting. It'll be more interesting when we get the, well, first let's check for Bane. Hexes applied by Bane have 25% less effect. Okay, that's a pretty reduced less effect. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Bane is gonna be strong. Bane is gonna be real strong. Put Bane on a 6-link. You're gonna be hitting pretty strong with Bane on a 6-link. Adding a ton of curses. Be able to do 5 curses if you get that ring. That's pretty slick. So let's do gems. 8 new Vol gems. Where's the new one? Gems, 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 gems. Where's the new gem? It doesn't show it. New content and features. Oh, it just says Frozen Legion. Oh, I have an S on it. It should just be gem. Frozen Legion. This spell consumes multiple cooldown uses. Axe, mace, scepter, or staff. Spell echo, unleash, totems. Man, this is looking pretty good to me. Don't know exactly what I'll do with it. Man, you could definitely build a spell and weapon build with this to do double cooldown. What is maybe a earthquake, Frozen Legion? Pop an earthquake, pop a Frozen Legion, do double 6-links on those. Oh man, there's a lot that can be done with Frozen Legion. Or even Frozen Legion and was it Blade Vortex? Cast Blade Vortex, hit a Frozen Legion, and since I think they're both strength converted to cold, you can do a conversion thing. There's a lot that can be done with Frozen Legion. Since it has those cooldowns, I have to look at the damage numbers, but I'm assuming it's going to do a lot of damage if all your cooldowns are up. Pop a Frozen Legion, and then continue to pump up your whatever that Blade Vortex. Man, there's a lot of potential there. A lot of potential for Frozen Legion. Excited for Frozen Legion. Not so much the other one. Seems like it's too much like the added Evolve version of it. Molten Strike. Seems a lot like Molten Strike, just a Molten Strike that travels. It's like they took Molten Strike and Sunder and smashed them together. It's probably pretty strong. But I'm very interested in Frozen Legion. I might start with the Frozen Legion. We just got to get the gym information sooner rather than later. Let's go back to Twitter and see if they got the gym info up. They used to do that a lot later. They like to slow drip this shit. Twitter, Path of Exile. Patch notes. So we got, no, it's not going to say the gyms just yet. I'll do another review and like a maybe potential starter for this, because this does look pretty awesome. I do like the way it looks. Increase that AoE too. You can get big old damage circles. That could be pretty rad. Depending on how the AoE works. I mean, it looks like it's covering pretty good space as is. So you can cast this once it gets its cooldowns off. And then do Blade Vortex. Man, this has got massive potential. Massive potential. Very excited for this. Very excited for the league. That is all for the patch notes. Pretty small patch notes. Obviously, I don't read everything. There's a lot of shit I don't give a shit about. And a lot of stuff they already covered. I don't really care about going into the weeds of it. That is all.